Dark Zero, the Horror Network.
Welcome back to another episode of Sunday Slaughter right here on the Dark Zero Horror Network. I'm your host, Jesse Lomax. For all you new watchers joining the slaughter for the first time, here's the deal. Every Sunday, we dive deep into the most massive horror killings in cinematic history. We don't just count the bodies. We break down the gory details behind the filmmakers' production of the scenes that make us watch with one eye open. Today, we're talking about one of the most divisive yet iconic moments in the slasher genre, the infamous pool party scene from A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge, 1985. Now, to set the stage, this sequel was released just 1 year after the original. New Line Cinema was desperate to capitalize on the first film's success, so they fast-tracked production as their biggest cash grab yet. Wes Craven wasn't interested in returning, which led to a new director, Jack Shoulder, and a script that took Freddy in a very different direction. Let's get into the slaughter. The pool party is the high-octane climax of the film. In a shocking shift from the first movie's rules, Freddy Krueger doesn't wait for his victims to fall asleep. Instead, he manifests in the real world by possessing the protagonist, Jesse. This scene is notable for having the highest body count of any movie in the entire Nightmare franchise, as Freddy slashes through teenagers left and right in broad daylight, or at least in the middle of a backyard shindig. Behind the scenes, this scene was a bigger, louder, bloodier spectacle designed to shock the audience. One of the best production stories is that the studio actually tried to replace Robert Englund. They hired a stuntman to play Freddy to save money, but after 2 weeks of terrible footage, they realized only Englund had the swagger and presence to pull it off. They bit the bullet, paid his agents higher salary, and brought him back, thankfully, because that pool scene wouldn't be the same without his performance. The gore itself was a shift toward visceral physical horror, while some critics, and even Wes Craven himself, hated that this scene washes its hands of all the rules by letting Freddy out of the dream world. You can't deny the impact of the practical effects. Before the party, we see some incredible body horror where Freddy literally rips his way out of Jesse's chest. It's a messy, creative, practical effect that remains one of the most memorable shots in the franchise. Beyond the blood, the pool party is often analyzed for its underlying themes. Critics note the scene acts as a pressure cooker for the protagonist's repressed desires and fears, adding a layer of psychological tension to the physical carnage. Whether you love it for the campy 80s energy or hate it for breaking the dream rules, you have to respect the sheer chaos of that massacre. That's it for today's slaughter. What do you guys think of Freddy's real-world debut? Was it a brilliant move for the body count or a betrayal of the character? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a Sunday with us. Until next time, keep your eyes open if you can.